Hi there, this is Ursula. Welcome to my yoga channel. Let's come into a comfortable cross-legged position and grab a yoga block. Let's bring our hands in front of our heart and just center here a little bit before we get busy. Let's take the block, put it right under your sit bones, and you want to sit on the edge of the block and then laying one leg in front of the other. It doesn't matter which one, you can switch it up, whatever is more comfortable. It's an easy way to let our hips open. Spine is lined up and shoulders over hips, sitting tall, trying to let your exhale flow into your hips. We're going to inhale deep to the nose and exhale out to our mouth. Just let that inhale flow organically in and the exhale flow organically out. Just a couple times here to center ourselves, feel grounded, and getting ready for this basic yoga, learning more about yoga, especially if you've never really done much yoga. That's the perfect practice to get started. Day one is about to unfold. It's the hardest thing when you first start out to learn to sit still and relax. Just rotate your shoulders a couple times back, so you shrug them up to the ears and set them back. And turn the head from side to side to loosen up things. Inhale the arms up, palms forward, bend your elbows. This is called Cactus. And again, lengthen that side body, reach the heart up to the ceiling here, open the chest, open the heart. And we're moving the block and either just keep sitting as we are or cross leg, one of your legs. Doesn't matter again which direction you feel comfortable. Pull that buttocks flesh out a little bit here to feel the grounding of your sit bones. And then we're going to make a circular forward movement, whatever side you feel comfortable to start with. Just warming up the lower spine. Let the breath flow organically in and out and reverse. Mobilizing our spine is key to relax the spine, to strengthen the spine, to prevent back aches. Seated cat-cow from here, so you inhale forward, exhale, leaning back, rounding, tuck your chin towards the chest. Inhale, see how I bend the elbows, reach forward. Exhale, straighten the arms around the spine here and tuck your chin forward. Again. And we're going to bring the right arm to the mat and sweep that left arm across. If this is not available, you may just take that top arm and tuck it behind your lower back and still leaning over. Try to keep your sit bones grounded. Other side. Inhale here in the center to the nose. Exhale out to the nose or slightly to your lips when you're bending to the side. Switch it up again. Side stretching is so good for the belly organs, for the spine. In general, lengthening the side body is really, really healthy for you and builds a strong core as well. And then we get ready here to twist. I'm turning to the side a little bit so you're seeing it better. Spine again is tall. I'm tucking my right arm behind, left arm across the right knee. Inhale, center, exhale, belly in and twisting to the right. Take your time, leading with your right shoulder onto the back. So you want to feel that shoulder blade coming back. Let it go. And let's repeat this to the other side. Right arm across, left arm behind. Feel free to turn your head just a little to the side, or if you have good range of motion in your neck, looking over your left shoulder. Slowly back to center. Again, lengthen the spine, belly in, inhale, exhale, slowly as you twist from the waist. Again, another very good yoga asana or yoga pose for your spine health and flexibility in your spine. Mildly wringing out the organs as we twist, bringing fresh blood flow to the belly organs. Very vital. One more time. I just face the camera from the front. You don't have to move. I'm the one who just does this so you can see me better. Here we go. Inhale, lengthen. Leading here with the left shoulder blade onto the back, and exhale. And then we're going to sit still here in Sukhasana, cross-legged position, and tuning in a little bit and see how this little practice so far, 7-8 minutes, have benefited us. Just tuning in a little bit. Is your spine a bit more relaxed, your shoulders relaxed, your whole being more relaxed? Just letting the deep breathing coming into your nose and either out to your mouth or out to your nose. Reach the arms up. Hooking here your fingers together, pointing the index finger if this is available, if not just crossing here or hooking your fingers and going here again to the right. Inhale, center, over to the other side as you exhale, pulling the core tightly into the spine. One more time each side. It's just slightly deeper, so make sure you do not lose the connection with your sit bones on your mat. And then back to center and one cactus here. And then we're going to come on hands and knees. Either tuck or untuck your toes. Arms stretch forward. And I call that yummy pose, but it's more like a figure eight. It just feels extremely good. Moving here the entire upper body. Pulling the belly button towards the spine as you move. Do not hold your breath. Just let the breath flow organically in and out of your mouth or nose. Going into the other direction here. Or rocking back and forth. Listen here to your body. And then we're going to sit back into an active child's pose. So you want to open up your knees, have your heels touch, and try to set your booty all the way down onto your heels. Stretch your arms forward on your fingertips, so your arms floating above your mat, and pulling the shoulder blades down your back, and breathe. We're getting ready again, either tuck or untuck your toes for threading the needle. So right arm goes under the torso until the right shoulder and the right side of your head and face lays comfortably down, either stretching out the left arm above the shoulder or lay it behind your lower back and open with your left shoulder, or press the fingertips or palm down next to you. Find what is most comfortable. That's a mini inversion here because your head is lower than your heart. You may even use a block under your head or a little small pillow. Feel free anytime to pause the video and adjust. Let's come back out. Big inhale. Bringing now the left arm up. Exhale. Thread it under your body. Palm is open, and let's repeat this here to the other side. Find your arm position, what works with you. So the goal here is to twist the torso open and keeping the hips still and squared. Deep breathing here. You may close your eyes and just relax. And very slowly coming out of it, coming into tabletop pose with your kneeling and your shoulders above your wrists, fingers spread, tuck the toes under, and cat-cow. So reach on the inhale, the heart forward. Exhale, rounding, letting your head go towards your chest. This is the cat pose, like you see those Halloween cats. And inhale, cow pose, releasing the back. Exhale, rounding again. Arms stay straight. Again, just the upper body here is working, pampering and strengthening our spine. And then untuck your toes, bring your heels together, and once more coming into a child's pose. So this time you may bring your arms alongside your body, resting your forehead on a block or on your yoga mat. Focusing here, inhaling into your spine, into your back, between the shoulder blades. And then let the exhale coming here into your hips, into your lower body, and grounding into the yoga mat. We're going to lay flat on our belly. Legs are closer in. You want to feel the top of your feet, snugging your pubic bone in. Hands right by your chest, fingertips facing forward and elbows clipping in a little bit. Inhaling to the nose, exhale, slightly lift, press gently into your hands. Try to direct this move a bit more from your lower back. And again, inhale, exhale, lift, perhaps squeeze the glutes or relax the glutes. Lengthen as you're coming forward. Exhale. Slowly coming up once more. Shoulders onto the back. Another back strengthening movement. And then we push back up, coming here with our hips towards the heels, and then stretch the hips forward again. Let your heart reach. Exhale, sit back. Slowly round here a little bit. Exhale, drop your hips, looking up. Coming back. Opening now the hips. Make sure your spine is plugged in. So that means belly button is pulled in towards your back. One more time, forward. And first, downward facing dog. So your arms, your shoulders, your hands were already in the right position. Fingers are spread. So either bringing your legs close together or having your legs hip width apart. Letting your one knee bend, straighten the other, vice versa. That's called walking the dog. Letting your torso gently sway with the movement. Opening the hamstrings, the glutes, the calves, the ankles. Coming onto all 10 toes perhaps. Pulling your hips gently back. Try not to hyperextend your knees here. Breathe in and out of your nose. And then we walk a few mini steps forward. Drop the knees and come back into that tabletop. Reaching out the right arm. Get some links here. Belly is engaged. And switch to the other arm. And then we're going to engage here the legs as well. So right arm, left leg, flex the toes. Try to keep the hips squared so you don't have to lift that leg super high. And then bringing knee and elbow together under your chest. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee and elbow under your chest. Do the best you can, especially if you're fairly new to yoga. Strengthening the core, what is your front body towards your knees, as well as from the hamstrings all the way to the shoulder blades. Other leg, other arm, other side. Lengthening out here, looking straight down at your mat. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, lengthen out. One more time. Rounding here your back a little bit. Setting your hands down, setting your knee down. And child's pose. This time I have my knees together. That depends on how comfortable you feel. Most people like their knees separated, but make sure your heels are touching. And then we're going to find here that deep breathing again. Into the nose, perhaps out to the mouth. And then we're going to come back up and we're going to lay back and bring the knees into the chest. Letting our back here settle. If it's more comfortable, you may separate your knees to the outer edges of your chest and shoulders. And then we're going to lengthen out here. And we're going to find Shavasana, final resting pose. This is by far the hardest pose in yoga when you're new, because you, like earlier when we were seating, just should relax, let your breath flow and enjoy. Just let your breath here organically flow in and out of your nose. Thank you for practicing with me. See you tomorrow for day 2. Have a great day. Thank you very much.